So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammoforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammoforce.
Watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk.
I'm Joy McCarthy.
Listening or watching the show and whatever you may be doing. Yesterday on the show, we got into the topic of traditional Chinese medicine and Ayurveda with one of my guests, who was a first-time guest on the show, Roy Upton from Planetary Herbals, and a good company. If you were interested in that show, it's Gary, tell folks how they can get access to either video or audio of the show.
If you go to the letstalknutrition.com, www.letstalknutrition.com, we have everything on there by show schedule and by date, and you can click it and it'll download the audio, and then you scroll a little bit down to the bottom and it'll have all the video up for you. So on our main page at www.letstalknutrition.com, just go there and everything's archived. We have some articles up that you wrote that are new. We put those up.
Yeah, there's quite a few. Traditional Chinese medicine and traditional Indian medicine, TIM and TCM, are probably the most ancient of the living traditions upon which, or upon which we create principles of health, wellness, and well-being from a non-traditional medical point of view. Okay, and these traditions have been around for thousands of years. And I'm looking at one article here. It's very good. It was published a while back, but I thought it still holds up. Padawarden and other colleagues wrote this article. It's entitled Ayurveda and Traditional Chinese Medicine, a Comparative Overview. So I'm giving them attribution. In the article, they make the argument that those two traditions will become more and more popular, and according to them, even right now, about 2/3 of the United States population is using one or more alternative therapeutic approaches. People seem generally to be intrigued and interested in by these traditions. They are popular, and you can. They also point out in the article that growing popularity of traditional Chinese medicine is evidenced by, they said, the rapid increase in the number of licensed Chinese medicine providers in the U.S. Our guest yesterday is licensed in TCM, and I know a number of people that are licensed practitioners, if you will, of clinicians of traditional Chinese medicine. And they didn't go to China to learn it. They learned it here. Now, probably there would be a debate. Some of the purists would say that maybe the best place to go would be China. And I know that many, I've heard the argument too, or the statements or comments that those who study Chinese medicine in China can spend as much as 20 years doing that before they begin to do their clinical work. Wouldn't surprise me. Western scientific communities seem to embrace these traditions, and for good reason. They have been around a long, long time, and many of the principles and practices work. That's, after all, this is how these cultures took care of themselves. Now, they're different. Ayurveda and TCM, TIM and TCM are very different. There are also, though, commonalities that are pointed out in Padawarden's article. He says, or they say, more than one author, that the focus of both of these systems, these paradigms, is on the patient rather than on disease. It's a point of view, a perspective. That's important because your perspective shapes how you approach things, how you think about them, how you behave, how you may practice any particular tradition. Both of these systems promote health and enhance the quality of life. And the authors point out, with therapeutic strategies for treatment of specific diseases or symptoms in a holistic fashion, close quote. That almost sounds trite to say. A lot of people talk about holistic and holism and treating the body holistically. Half the time, I don't know if even half of those people know what they're talking about and know exactly what that means. They point out in the piece that almost half of the botanical sources, the plant-based sources used as medicines, have similarities. That's true. Chemistry is chemistry, and they come up with different formulations, but yet there's many similarities in these different formulations, although concocted or created independent of one another, which is kind of interesting. Traditional Chinese medicine celebrates or considers the human being, if you will, at the center of the universe. I don't, but they do. Water, earth, metal, wood, and fire are the 5 elements of the material world, according to TCM. And the world is a single unit, the authors write, and its movement gives rise to yin and yang, the two main antithetic aspects. Yin and yang are opposites, such as positive and negative. But in Chinese medicine, they believe that the yin and the yang, it's not absolute, but they are relative to one another. Consistent with the modern view of homeostasis, yin and yang are interchanged to meet that yang declines and yin rises, or yang is raised to produce a decline of yin. And I'm confused by that, and I'll repeat it when I come back.
The latest trend.
The perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering. You're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Talking about traditional Chinese medicine and Ayurveda, traditional Indian medicine. These systems are ancient. And when you look at modern medicine and look at what they teach in med school today, compared to these systems, they are very, very different, and some people may wonder, do they have any validity? Well, all I can tell you is that these paradigms, these systems have been used for thousands of years in China and in India, and people have addressed diseases and treatment with these approaches. Now, they are different. In Chinese medicine, I was telling you that with that paradigm, the human is at the center of the universe, and it's like an antenna, they say, between the celestial and earthly elements. And the earthly elements, water, earth, metal, wood, and fire, are the 5 elements of the material world. Those aren't just elements, but they get hooked up with organ systems, get connected to different organ systems, for example. Those 5 elements. The wood, for example, associated with the liver and the gallbladder. Water, the kidneys. Metal, the lungs or large intestine. The earth, the spleen and the stomach. Fire is associated with heart and the small intestine. And then they talk about how the bodily humors, that exist, and internal organ systems. They talk about those, and they then place with this. How can I put this? To maintain homeostasis, there is this tension between yin and yang. And with the famous symbol that appears, everybody knows, I've seen people with the tattoo, where yang declines and yin raises things. And this gets more complicated than I'm telling you. But you see how they're thinking, right? It's very connected to the material world, very connected to the cosmos too. And how they think about biology is very different in these traditions. Ayurveda considers the universe is made up of a combination of 5 elements. Akasha, Vaya, Teha, Ap, and some of these I can't even, I'm probably doing great violence. It's earth. How they think about it is ether, air, fire, water, and earth. Similar to Chinese medicine. Now notice what they're doing here. They connect things to the material world. And these elements in Ayurveda are seen to exist in the material universe at all the various dimensions or scales of life in both organic and inorganic things. And these elements in the human being, they argue or they theorize or postulate in Ayurveda, are coded into 3 forces which govern all life processes in their mind. Kapha, Pitta, Vata are known as the 3 doshas, or tridosha. Each of these is composed of one of two elements. And I could get into that, but you sort of get a sense here of what's going on. Now, to a doctor who's gone to Harvard or some other medical school, this probably all sounds very, very odd and makes no sense. But based on these kinds of principles, I'm just giving you a flavor. They put together a way of treatment and clinical practice and using herbs, using the plants, begin to address illnesses and injuries that befall human beings. But it's done from that kind of point. I was just giving you a flavor of it from that sort of philosophical perspective. It is philosophical in nature. These are medical arts. Now, chemistry is chemistry. The chemicals that they're using with the herbs are the chemicals. Period. But how they think about these plants and the herbs derived from these plants and the chemicals in them is situated within a greater context. And it's, to teach that in medical school, they would not get certified by the state. They wouldn't. But in these traditions, these kinds of principles are essential and fundamental to knowing and shape the perspective of the practitioner and how he or she will treat the patient based on these traditions. And again, many Chinese medicine doctors will study for 20 years. Now, maybe there's probably more than a few people listening and watching that are devotees of and forgot more about these two traditions than I'll ever know, and are listening and watching this show and practice it and believe in it and seek out those in their community that may know something about it to whom they can go for treatment and get formulations that the practitioner will put together with these different herbs. Herbs are, and I'm a big, there is no doubt in my mind, none, zero, that these herbs work and that they are powerful. We see them in modern dietary supplements all the time. And sometimes the way they're marketed, they do not do them justice. And I'm sure that it causes those who really are deep into these traditions and great believers and practitioners, it just makes them cringe, I'm sure. They probably view this as some sort of knockoff of what they truly practice and believe and studied very thoroughly and deeply and believe. These traditions almost have like a philosophical, religious drive to them. It's not just a way of treating the patient or the person. It's almost like a point of view and way of seeing the world, our position in the world, how to live our life. Yeah. So, and they've been around a long time, so you can dismiss them if you want. And these traditions are, you go to India or China, they are still in play and still practiced, still studied, and taken very seriously. Seems odd to us. Again, if these kinds of things were taught in medical school, you wouldn't be able to get licensed here in this country. On the other hand, you wouldn't be able to get certified in these traditions either in China or India if you didn't think that way. I'm just saying. It is about point of view at the end of the day, isn't it?
Did you know that
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Lighten it up a little bit. By the way, as John Upton and others, Roy rather, Upton and others come on to the show. Roy was a guest yesterday, first-time guest. I will talk more with him about Ayurveda and traditional Chinese medicine and begin to build a repertoire of understanding here about these two traditions. I haven't done that in great depth over the years. They are very different from the way we practice medicine in Western society, in Western countries. They are galaxies and galaxies apart. Very different. And they do have merit. And I think we should take a strong look at them to try to understand them. And then integrate them with our understanding of Western medicine. Many Western-trained doctors are doing that. So that's my intention. So today I was just trying to give you a sense and a flavor for them. Again, many of you know so much about both of these traditions, but it's just that was sort of like a very basic, rudimentary introduction to them. And we'll get into it in greater depth as time goes on. Lately, I've been reporting on, based on Wallet Hub. If you go to wallethub.com, it's a research outfit that does these various surveys. And they've come up with one for 2018, best and worst states for doctors. In other words, where doctors are among the highest paid and most educated professionals in our country. There's no doubt about that. They say here in introducing the survey, the people at Wallet Hub say, just consider the fact that the physician is the most popular profession within the top 1% of earners. And the high salary average makes sense, given the importance of their life-saving work and blah, blah, blah. Okay, I get that. But, doctors don't always start out with a great deal of money. Many of these doctors come from very humble beginnings and get into med school and work hard and take out huge loans to do this. The average medical graduate leaves medical school with more than $190,000 of debt. So this is not something that, and then they have to pay it off. These are government loans and whatnot. So where are the best places for doctors? You would want to know that because where these places would be, if you have more doctors and better doctors, that's better for you. So in terms from the doctor's perspective, what are the best and worst states for doctors based upon various criteria that they used in the study, which I'll tell you in a minute. The top 10 states that are the best for doctors now, and I didn't say the patient, for the doctors. South Dakota, now watch this pattern here. South Dakota, Nebraska, Idaho, Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Kansas, Montana, North Dakota, and Wyoming. Those are the top 10 states for doctors. You notice something about those states? They're all sort of in the same place, right? Midwest, South Dakota, Nebraska, Idaho, Iowa, Wisconsin, Kansas, Montana, North Dakota, Wyoming. The 10 worst states for doctors: Maryland, Oregon, Massachusetts, District of Columbia, Hawaii, New York, Rhode Island, and New Jersey. I'm surprised. New Jersey was last in terms of a place that you would want to practice medicine. And they looked at things like highest average annual wage for physicians, lowest annual wage. They looked at the amount of competition that doctors would face in these states. They looked at least punitive state medical boards, most punitive state medical boards. So those kinds of variables. So at the end of the day, there are better places for doctors to practice medicine than in other places. But most people doctors don't approach it that way. Wherever they went to med school, wherever they're living, that's where they practice. But I thought that was kind of curious. That's a new survey from Wallet Hub. Best and worst states for health care. More Americans, they report in the survey, have access to health care than ever before. You wouldn't think so listening to the news. But the cost and services vary considerably from state to state, and so does the quality. There's a lot of variability. Today, the average American spends nearly $10,000 per year on personal health care. That's all? I thought it would be more than that, for insurance and whatnot. So, it's very expensive, as you know. Boy, you just pray not to get sick, and if you don't have insurance, you're gonna have a hard time. So, what are the best and worst states for health care? The top 10 states best for health care now this is for the patient now. Hawaii, Iowa, Minnesota, New Hampshire, District of Columbia, Connecticut, South Dakota, Vermont, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island. There's not much of a correlation here between the best states for the doctors and the best states for the patients. Best states for the doctors were in the Midwest and upper Midwest. Here, it's spread out all over the place, from Hawaii to Rhode Island. In terms of the best and worst states for health care, that would be for the patient. You want to know what the worst states are? I'll tell you. Going from the bottom up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Starting with Florida. These are the 10 worst. Florida. That's where we live. Alabama, South Carolina, Georgia, notice a pattern here, North Carolina, Arkansas, Alaska, Mississippi, and Louisiana. 9 out of the 10 worst states for health care were in the South. And guess what? The South, the southern states, is where heart disease and obesity prevail. And the diet is the worst. And these are the worst. To make matters now even worse for the patient, in the South, it seems, that's where the worst health care is. Can't make that up. Boy, you can't catch a break if you live in the South. So we looked at the best place for doctors, and we looked at the best place for patients. For doctors, it seems to be in the Midwest. For the patient, it's spread out, east to west. But in terms of the worst, most of the worst states for health care are in the South. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition, the best in health talk radio for the 21st century.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971. And we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition.
The show will return shortly. GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA-certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy, or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements, full of natural goodness, provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website.
The proceeding was a commercial program paid for by Let's Talk Nutrition, LLC.
Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? If you're paying $20 a pill for Viagra, you're being taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $2. Save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Get 50 blue or 50 yellow pills for just $99. You save more than $500. Ordering is fast and easy with your pills delivered to your door in an unmarked package. Call us right now. 800-297-5314. 800-297-5314.
From the Weather Center, Abrahamson and Uterwick. See the results. The Injury Lawyers, Pinellas Hillsborough.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
Breezy tonight and less humid. Low 63. Sunny and pleasant tomorrow. High 80.
This report is brought to you by the USDHHS, Health Resources and Services Administration, HRSA. You probably know that people can donate organs like their heart, kidneys, or liver
This is
to
Dr.
save
Michael
lives.
Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back.
On the Hour, presented by TheraWorks Relief.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. Markets are sharply lower at the start of the trading day. The Dow down 366 points, S&P off 26 after China announces $50 billion in new retaliatory tariffs on U.S. products.
Let's Talk Nutrition.
Market analyst Michael Farr.
It seems as if volatility is the new normal for 2018.
CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
If you have a tit-for-tat trade conflict between the world's two biggest economies, we could see
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
And at the extreme, if this keeps going on, a full-blown trade war, it could trigger a global recession.
Tweeting this morning, President Trump denies a trade war and quips, when you're already $500 billion down, you can't lose. Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross tells CNBC.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday,
New details on the woman who wounded 3 people at YouTube headquarters, then shot and killed herself. CBS's Maria Villarreal in Northern California.
The suspect in this case, we know, seemed to hold a grudge against YouTube. In a number of online complaints, she actually said that she thought her videos were being targeted unfairly by the company's filters.
Police say they tried to question 28-year-old Nassim Agdam when they found her sleeping in a parking lot about a half an hour away from San Bruno yesterday morning. They say they did not have reason to detain her. He was shot 5 times, protecting his classmates from Nicholas Cruz. 15-year-old Anthony Borges, who had half of his lung removed, is the last survivor of the Parkland massacre to be released from a hospital in South Florida.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
We're about to find out what the administration has decided on U.S. involvement in Syria. Pentagon correspondent Cammie McCormick.
Director of National Intelligence Dan Coates said a decision about a Syrian troop pullout was made yesterday, and a statement will come shortly. This follows a national security meeting yesterday.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday,
More
9 to
students
11
giving
a.m.
up
Eastern on
food
YouTube,
for a shot at a
Facebook,
college
and the
degree.
LTN
A 20-state survey of 40,000 students finds about 1 in 5 university students admit going hungry in the previous month, rising to 1 in 4 for community college students. It appears high living costs and tuition fees are only part of the problem. The study also found that those likeliest to go hungry are African Americans and Native Americans, and those from marginalized populations such as former foster children and LGBT students. Vicki Barker, CBS News.
Down 389.
Thank you for
this
watching
is
Let's
CBS
Talk
News.
Nutrition. The show will
To
return
prevent
shortly.
and relieve muscle cramps in your legs and feet, use TheraWorks Relief. Get TheraWorks Relief today at select Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid pharmacies or TheraWorksRelief.com.
With the stock market at
This is
all-time
Dr. Michael
highs,
Garko.
cash in
Thank
your
you for
profits
watching
now
Let's
and
Talk
invest in an
Nutrition.
asset that
The
can
show will
potentially
return
pay for up to
shortly.
20 or more years. That's the sound of a producing oil well and the sound of a smart investment. If you're an SEC-defined accredited investor, you can take advantage of Encore Energy's projects. Call now to learn how you can potentially achieve 20 or more years of income and deduct 100% of every dollar invested against all forms of income. Call 1-800-803-8511. That's 1-800-803-8511.
LTN streams live Monday through Friday.
To prevent muscle cramps in your legs and feet, use TheraWorks Relief. This fast-acting foam is clinically proven to relieve leg and foot cramps. Get TheraWorks Relief today at select Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid pharmacies or at TheraWorksRelief.com. Ask your pharmacist for TheraWorks Relief. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. ZipRecruiter posts your job to over 100 job boards with just one click, and then their smart matching technology finds the right candidates. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/CBS News.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk
When you're
Nutrition.
hiring, you don't
The
want
show
to waste
will
time
return
sorting
shortly.
through dozens of irrelevant resumes. You want an efficient way to get to a short list of qualified candidates. That's why you need Indeed.com. Post a job in minutes. Set up screener questions based on your job requirements.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for
Then
watching
zero
Let's
in
Talk
the qualified
Nutrition. The show will
candidates using
return
an
shortly.
intuitive online dashboard. Discover why 3 million businesses use Indeed for hiring. Post a job today at Indeed.com/hire. Search for greatness. Search Indeed.
From the Florida Central Credit Union Home Loans Traffic Center.
Cars reported in the left lane of the exit ramp.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings.
This report
will be right
is
back.
brought to you by Unbound.org. A more peaceful, healthy world happens one person at a time. Around the globe, there are children who dream of helping their families, who hope for the future, and who have a name. Know the person you're helping directly at Unbound.org.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition.
Well, 50 winds, Weather Center forecast. High today in the low to mid-80s. We'll see a front move in this afternoon. It'll bring a few showers and a little cooler tonight in the low to mid-60s. Less humidity tomorrow as well. Sunshine, breezy, upper 70s for the high. Back
this is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
The following is a commercial program paid for by Let's Talk Nutrition, LLC. The opinions, viewpoints, and promises made during the following program are not those of WHNZ AM, its staff, management, or parent company, iHeartMedia Incorporated.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN
Statements
website.
made during this broadcast regarding products or claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko.
Thank you for
Welcome
watching
to the
Let's
show.
Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Thanks for tuning in today. My guest in this portion of the show is Neil Levin with Now Foods. I was looking at his notes to me and that which he wants to discuss today. Something a little different. And I understand why he wants to do it. Stay tuned. He's very good, you know. Those of you who listen to the show regularly, he's always prepared. He has much to say. And we'll see what's on his mind today. Talking about nutrition, let's see. How can I put this? Sports, nutrition, testing, what's in the product. That's sort of what's on his mind. You don't have to be into sports to be interested in this. You'll see. I was talking about I was looking at some surveys, and I've been doing lately, and I was giving you a rundown on the best and worst states for healthcare, best and worst states for doctors. What was interesting about comparing those two, when you look at the best states for healthcare and look at the best states for doctors, there's not a correlation. The best states for doctors are in the Midwest. South Dakota, Nebraska, Idaho, Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Kansas, Montana, North Dakota, and Wyoming. When you look at the best states for healthcare, which would be more patient-oriented, the top 10, the best ones are Hawaii, Iowa, Minnesota, New Hampshire, District of Columbia, Connecticut, South Dakota, Vermont, Massachusetts, Rhode Island. You're moving more over toward the Northeast, although peppered in, you have some Midwestern states. Interesting, huh? So whereas the best place for the doctor is not necessarily the best place for the patient. That's unfortunate. Then I took a look at, okay, let me compare and contrast. I looked at this survey, best and worst cities for active lifestyle. And then I looked at the fattest cities. The best and worst cities for active lifestyle, you'll find Portland, top 10. Number 1 was, got it, Portland, San Francisco, San Diego, Seattle, Madison, Wisconsin, New York, Denver, Boise, Idaho, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Fattest states. Notice the difference. Okay? I just gave you the active lifestyle. Here's the fattest states now. You had Oregon, California, Washington, Wisconsin, New York, Colorado, Idaho, and Minnesota in the top 10 active lifestyle states. I gave you the specific cities. Fattest states, notice the pattern here. Mississippi, West Virginia, Tennessee, Arkansas, Louisiana, Kentucky, Alabama, Oklahoma, South Carolina, and Indiana. Most of those are in the South. 8 out of the 10 are the fattest states in America. They certainly didn't get up there in the top 10 for active lifestyle, did they? Are you shocked? No. How about this? Healthiest and unhealthiest cities in America. San Francisco, these are the healthiest. Seattle, Portland, San Diego, see a pattern here? Then all of a sudden Washington, D.C. jumps in there. Burlington, Vermont, Scottsdale, Arizona, Honolulu, Hawaii, Irvine, California, Denver, Colorado. Sort of split out, but you got a lot out west and Midwest here. Denver, a lot of California, Hawaii. Yeah, Oregon, Seattle, Washington, San Francisco. Yeah, a lot out northwest and northwest. Burlington, Vermont squeezed in at number 6. Scottsdale, Arizona at number 7. So you see the patterns here where people more active, less obesity, you got healthier places to live. Starts to make sense. I'm just saying. Thought you'd like to know these things. My guest is Neil Levin from Now Foods, Nutrition Education Manager for Now Foods, or some such title, in charge of nutrition over there. They're in Chicago, Illinois. Chicago didn't make any of those lists. Neil, welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. It's great to have you back on.
Thanks. Did you notice that the areas that were the least active are also the most active against Obamacare?
I did notice that. I wouldn't know that, but you would.
Yeah.
I like those kind of surveys. People wouldn't think that where you live makes a difference in terms of your health care, your health, and so on. But it does make a difference, Neil.
Oh, yeah. There's areas, a lot of the places you named, they're very active for bicycling, outdoor activities, In the case of Minneapolis or Madison, Wisconsin, you've got not only universities, but you've got winter sports and things to keep people active through the winter. On the West Coast in Denver, you've got a lot of bicycling, hiking, skiing, all kinds of activities like that. So, yeah, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. The built environment. As I made the same point earlier. The built environment, the infrastructure. Do you have parks, sidewalks, playgrounds, running trails, biking trails, hiking trails, and whatnot? Those things, if you build them, people will use them. It seems to me, right?
That's why they build them. There's a demand.
There's a demand. Yeah. So where you live makes a difference. I was looking at your notes to me, and I'm going to read what you sent to me. Topic: Fair Sports, testing for pharmaceutical adulteration and certification as drug-free products. Now, that sounds like a mining kind of topic. What's on your mind there, buddy? What do you want to talk about there? What's that all about?
Well, it's a significant issue in that the FDA is frequently going after companies for having products that are spiked with drugs, pharmaceuticals.
You mean supplements?
Well, they're labeled as supplements, but legally they're defined as illegal drugs.
Wow.
They're actually not legal dietary supplements. They're not. They're masquerading as dietary supplements. That's the key.
How do they make their way into the marketplace? People just make them and distribute them?
You have two ways. One is the cross-contamination by pharmaceutical plants that are also making drugs as well as supplement ingredients. And second are people deliberately spiking ingredients because they work better if they have drugs in them.
I think the latter is probably accounts for more of the variance of that phenomenon, don't you?
Yeah, but a lot of the vitamin companies don't test enough to know if their ingredients have these, and that's a problem.
So right now in health stores throughout the United States, there are some supplement products that are intentionally spiked with pharmaceutical kinds of compounds that make that so-called supplement work better.
Yeah, and you'll see that more in the sports products you'll see in gas stations and late-night TV infomercials and internet sales, more than what you see in legitimate health food stores.
This is interesting. Are there health risks associated with this?
Sure. Undeclared pharmaceutical drugs always have side effects, and they can interact with other medications or conditions that the person using them has, and there's no label warning because they're not telling you. They might not even know they're in there.
To what extent, what percentage of when we come back, you can answer it on the other side of these messages if you could, please, Neil. What percentages or what percentage of dietary supplements are spiked with these drugs? When we come back, we'll get Neil to answer that. This is pretty intriguing now.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take
Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends, Virilla Max, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension, exclusively available on Amazon.com.
LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. I'm a great believer in following keep certain principles in mind in your day-to-day living. And one of the principles I always remind myself about is things are not always what they seem. Apparently that operates when you're buying supplements, according to my guest today, Neil Levin from Now Foods, that in fact some of these products, especially sports products, could be laced with pharmaceutical compounds. Okay, let's dig into this. Let's find out what's going on. Neil, welcome back to the show. What percentage of products do you think this applies to?
It's actually a small percentage of products in general, but in certain categories it represents a much larger percentage. And some of those categories are sexual enhancement product category, in sports nutrition category, and in dieting, the diet aids, weight management products. So those categories are the key areas that we're looking at in terms of avoiding deliberately spiked products. And what the FDA has said, they have identified an emerging trend where over-the-counter products that are represented as dietary supplements but aren't really dietary supplements, or are illegal dietary supplements that also contain drugs. They have hidden active ingredients that could be harmful. If consumers unknowingly take products that are laced with varying unlabeled quantities of drug ingredients, they could be prescription drugs, controlled substances, or even untested or unstudied pharmaceutically active ingredients, unapproved drugs, could be in some of these products. They can harm consumers. Hidden ingredients are increasingly a problem in these categories: sexual enhancement, weight management, and sports nutrition.
I'm sitting here. You piqued my interest, pal. Go ahead, Gary.
My buddy Mike Ferrantelli, he says that he's very careful of what supplements he takes because he competes in worldwide organizational powerlifting events, and he has to test. And he's very, very. He actually, yes, he sends the supplements he takes off to a lab himself because he's so concerned about it.
So prescription drugs, controlled substances, and what was the other thing that you mentioned, the other category?
Untested and unstudied pharmaceutically active ingredients, which are basically unapproved drugs.
Untested and what?
Unstudied.
Unstudied. Well, this is intriguing. And they're not listed. You said that you implied that they're not listed on the label.
Right. If they're on the label, it would be a drug product that would be either an OTC, over-the-counter drug sold in drugstores with drug facts and warnings and all that, or they would be prescription drugs with even stronger controls on them. And these are unlabeled ingredients in products that are, in some cases, deliberately added. And we just went through the Olympics and the Paralympics, and a lot of athletes are tested even at lower levels. We do have Olympic athletes using now supplements, now sports products, and now other supplements. And they call us for assurance that their products are not going to be tainted where they're going to fail a drug test. So we developed about 8 years ago, we published in a peer-reviewed journal a method for detecting these pharmaceuticals in raw materials. We're told even the FDA is using our method today, and there have been 2 additional published methods building on our method, crediting our original method as the fundamental way to identify pharmaceutically adulterated materials. But we've gone one step farther. We just got our whole vitamin and sports line certified by informed-sport.com, which is an international organization that does lot-specific testing. Athletes can go to their webpage, look up their product and their lot number, and see that it was tested for all banned substances in sports, and they can look up their sport, and it's a very comprehensive webpage and program, and it's not cheap for us to join that, but it gives assurance to people that they're not buying these tainted products masquerading as dietary supplements.
So, pharmaceutical dietary supplement products in the category of enhancing sexual performance, weight loss or weight management, and enhancing sports performance are the 3 major categories where these unlabeled ingredients may appear. So these companies just take a chance and hope that nobody will test the product. Is that it?
Right, and the products are going to work better. So, that's not something that, if they're not a responsible company, or if they're not testing adequately, and they are a responsible company in other ways, they don't intend to give you these pharmaceuticals, but they're not adequately screening the raw materials because some unscrupulous suppliers might be spiking them because they're going to work really well, even though they might have side effects or problems or even health impacts on people that they won't realize because it's not on the label.
Unlabeled and hidden ingredients that are really pharmaceutical compounds. And if they listed them, they would then have to go through the FDA because they're now a drug. Boy, this is interesting stuff. I suspect that there are some people that would want those kinds of products.
Oh, yeah.
Sexual performance, weight management, and sports performance. Those three sort of go together in some form or fashion. Yarla, it's sort of like this is a little bit of breaking news here. I mean, this is interesting, this reporting. I find it intriguing. Come back. I have a couple other questions I want to ask Neil. Beyond those categories, what might we find? You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition, coast to coast and worldwide.
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the... Apparently, there are a fair number of products in the dietary supplement space that are laced with unlabeled ingredients, hidden ingredients that are drugs. During the break, I went to the FDA and found a list of 850 products that they identify as the way Neil characterized it, dietary supplements. They're really drugs masquerading as dietary supplements. Here's just a sampling of some of the names of these. This is from the FDA. The FDA's got them listed. They name the product, they name the company, they name the hidden ingredient, and they name the product category. Neil was right. Weight loss, sexual enhancement, and muscle building. One product is called Maxi Lost Weight Advanced. One is called Magic for Men. Another Sexy Monkey. Okay, there you go. Testraflex, it got Dream Body, Slimming Capsule, Magic Slim, Happy Passengers. That's for sexual enhancement, by the way. Wonder Erect Male Gum. I guess it's chewing gum. I mean, yeah, these are products made by companies, and they list the names of the companies. Some of them I'm unfamiliar with. I'm surprised. Ever Slim Shake Mix, Perfect Men, Ever Slim. It goes on and on. I found a list of 850. Neil, welcome back. I'm sure you've been to that website and seen that as well.
Yeah, and those are not mainstream vitamin companies typically. If you're looking at the Now Foods or many of our competitors, you're not going to find our products on that list. But,
no, of course not. But I saw a couple in there that are in the mainstream dietary supplement world, man, are well known.
Yeah. And the NCAA, we just went through March Madness, so everyone's probably familiar with the college athletes. And they reported in a article they posted in September of last year that a growing number of student athletes lose eligibility and are suspended from sport because they test positive for an NCAA-banned drug after consuming what is called a dietary supplement that contains the banned drug. It's a mislabeled drug, according to the FDA. It's not a legal dietary supplement. But they think if they're buying a supplement from a health food store or, in some cases, a gas station or a mass market store or even drug stores, or a lot of young people are buying off the internet these days where they don't really know what they're buying or who they're buying from. They say it's okay, and the NCAA is saying that quality control testing by the Olympics and other organizations identify 15 to 25% of products that these athletes are using contain a banned ingredient that's not on the label.
My goodness. 877-897-8255 if you have a question or comment. This is interesting. Some of these drugs could have health implications, not maybe being banned from a sport, but could have health implications for people who have certain medical conditions, right?
Yes, liver issues are a big one in this area. People are taking a medication, they don't know they're taking a medication, there can be a problem. So one of the reasons I'm bringing up this whole issue is there is a problem, but there are solutions. There are ways to avoid this. And one of the areas that we've been focused on it now is increasing sales to professional athletes, competitive athletes, and even schools and sports teams. And to do that, we have to be certified as being drug-free. So we not only developed one of the original tests that are used, but we've just introduced a program. It's called Informed Sport, with a hyphen between the informed and sport, informed-sport.com. It's a third-party certification, lot-specific, on our entire sports line, that athletes can use it confident that a third party is monitoring it, is testing for every banned substances. There's something like 200 prohibited substances that the World Anti-Doping Association, the NFL, the NHL, Major League Soccer, Major League Baseball, NBA, the PGA, NCAA, all these groups have, it matches their list.
Now, it is true. Many consumers, that if they want to lose weight, they're trying to boost their energy, they're trying to get bigger muscles, they're trying to stay calmer, they're trying to enhance their sexual performance, will turn to dietary supplements to help them with that. That's not a mystery, that's not illegal, and it's fine, and it's all good. But some of these products contain, as Neil's reporting and sharing with you, undeclared substances that are drugs. And we need to be mindful. This is a very important issue. I'm glad he decided to put a spotlight on this. Are you able to share your testing, how you go about doing this, or is that proprietary or what?
Well, the testing we do, we've published the method. It's not proprietary. But the new certification is done by an organization in England that was an Olympic testing lab, and actually their origin goes back to the 19th century. You've heard of the National Institute of Standards and Technology in the United States?
Yes.
They set all the standards for weights and measurements and various things like that. That organization in England is basically running this testing program.
Where would
a governmental organization?
Where would one find the method that Now Foods uses in its testing?
Well, this testing is actually a range of testing. It's a whole battery of tests that the organization is doing.
The method.
So what's happened is we send them a sample of every lot we produce, but they also purchase one off the shelf from the same lot in stores and retest it to make sure we're not gaming the system. So that's their cross-check.
This is interesting.
And it's the only program that's lot-specific. There are other sports programs that are claiming to be certified as drug-free, but they're kind of like GMPs where they're simply monitoring the process and certifying the process. They're not testing every lot. And athletes can't go to their web pages and look up their product and their lot number and be assured that it was tested against every banned substance. In our case, they can.
But Now Foods does make supplements that would enhance sexual performance, weight management, and sports performance, yes?
We do, but we've been testing them for years.
Yeah, you do it legally.
Yeah, for these substances, and now we have a third party also testing.
Good. We'll be right back.
Are your joints feeling out of date and stiff? Is that old sports injury flaring up? Is your body aching from the daily wear and tear at work? Body Vigor's Joint Ready keeps you at the ready for any joint pain that gets out of line. Unfortunately, as we age, joint pain becomes more common. Body Vigor's Joint Ready can help provide relief so you can continue to go about your day. Our formula contains sulfated forms of glucosamine and chondroitin. Studies show that these sulfated forms are more effective than regular glucosamine bound to hydrochloride. Joint Ready promotes a healthy inflammatory response, facilitates cartilage synthesis, and provides additional antioxidants. Keep your joints at the ready with Body Vigor's Joint Ready, exclusively on Amazon.com.
LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching. Today, Neil Levin from Now Foods was talking about how certain dietary supplement products are laced with hidden, unmentioned ingredients that are drugs. And typically in the categories for sexual performance, sports, weight loss. Those are three main categories. He mentioned a global quality assurance program, a testing agency for sports nutrition products, suppliers to sports nutrition industry, and supplement manufacturing facilities, where the products can be tested to see if there are any of these unlisted, really illegal substances, unlabeled ingredients put into these products. What was the name of that outfit? Was it A, informedsport.com, B, hiddeningredients.com, or C, takeityourOwnRisk.com? Which one of those is the name of that agency? informedsport.com, hiddeningredients.com, or takeityourOwnRisk.com? Here's the number to call to win a $25 supplement gift card.
877-897-8255. That's 877-897-8255.
And I went there and I looked at the certified brands, and there's scores of them, and Now Sports is among them. Neil tells the truth. And I went and checked, and they're there. And they subject their sports products to this third-party testing agency, in which the name I'm looking for you to win the $25 supplement gift card. I am so glad that you brought this up. I mean, to some folks sitting, listening, or driving, listening, or watching this show, hopefully they're not driving and watching, hopefully, it may not be of interest to them, but it should be, shouldn't it, Neil?
Well, it should, and certainly the categories I mentioned are the most critical. In general, the vast majority of reputable sports supplement companies do not engage in the practice of using pharmaceuticals that are hidden in their products. Most contamination found by this testing shows that levels of substances are very low, in other words, not indicative of deliberate addition, that they're accidental in there. And a lot of botanicals may contain naturally occurring steroids or stimulants that could show up on this screening, and people aren't even aware they might be natural constituents of those herbs. So that's yet another way that they could end up in these products if people aren't testing.
Is this service expensive?
It is.
It is, really. So Now Foods, I have to tell you, I would say over the last 20 years, Now Foods has gone out of its way to make itself more credible than, it really has worked at that. You've been there for a large portion of that effort.
I just celebrated my 20th anniversary with the company last December, and we were one of the first group of GMP certified manufacturers in the year 2000. So yes, we've really committed to quality over the last 20 years.
Good for you. I was right, man. 20 years. I was right on the button. Let's go to Doyle. You're what I call a sleeper, man. You have a great sense of humor. You know so much. You're quiet, soft-spoken, but I always find you to be well-informed. I trust your reporting, and I trust your claims and assertions. I've always checked your work, and you're right. Always, whatever you say, I find to be exactly the case. So I'm just saying. Let's go to Doylestown. Let's go to Doylestown, Pennsylvania. Good people, hardworking people up in that neck of the woods. Amy, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
Thank you.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very good, as a matter of fact. You know, take it one day at a time. And here talking to you right now, I'm in this moment with you, and that's why I'm here. Let's see if you can win this $25 supplement gift card. This third-party testing agency that Now Foods and other companies use to test their products for, ingredients that maybe not should be in the product. Is it called informedsport.com, hiddeningredients.com, or takeatyourownrisk.com? informedsport.com. I'm at that website, and it's very impressive, the number of companies that have subjected their products to testing. So congratulations, you won a $25 supplement gift card. How's everything in Doylestown?
Foggy this morning, but clearing out, and then we'll have high winds today and tomorrow, and then maybe we'll see some lamps.
Do you have in Doylestown there? Do you know about how many health food stores are there? Do you have any sense of that? Are there quite a few?
I can think of two. There's one in Doylestown, and
there's not one at every there's not one at every corner. You wouldn't say there's a dozen. No. There's not that many, right?
No.
So the health store becomes a very important source for you, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you find the show helpful in helping you select? I'm just curious. If not, you tell me so. Have I helped you in any way in selecting products or thinking about them and giving you any guidance in that area?
Oh, I've learned a lot.
Okay.
I've learned a lot about what to look for in products.
Yeah, I work hard at that. We work hard at that because I'm not so sure there's a lot of people telling the consumer what to look out for, what are some of the better companies. And, I'm trying to take the guesswork out of it for you. I put myself in your shoes because I am in your shoes. I buy supplements too, and I want to know, so I think others would want to know too. Well, thank you for sharing that. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Congratulations on winning that $25 supplement gift card. Have a good day today. Neil, thank you so much for bringing this up and putting a spotlight on this issue. Very important. We want to make sure that our listeners and viewers are getting good products, tested products, not containing hidden ingredients, drugs in particular. Thank you for sharing that, and thanks to Now Foods, and happy anniversary, by the way, to Now Foods.
Thanks, and look for our new silver labels on our sports line.
Tell them what that is. If they find a silver label, what happens?
No, there's a new silver label on our sports line, so it's different from our Gold Cap program, which is $10,000 winners.
Aha. Go to Now Foods, learn more about that. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition, where your health is your wealth and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you.